Hey, everybody. I know it cuts off. I need to fix that. It was my first time ever making one of those, so I haven't gone back to fix anything on it. And it's Monday night. We are live. We are melting. We are trying to survive this heat. So I hope yeah. Okay, you have AC where you are. I do not have AC right here in my room. I've got a fan on me. So like by the end of the stream, I'm going to just be soaking with it. Hey, everybody. It is Nancy, Ambient Girl Diggs, and I am here with Hollywood Joe. And we are here. Oh, he speaks.
I'm typing. I can't type and look at the camera at the same damn time. Sorry.
It's real easy. You just do this. See, hello.
I don't type like you. I'm one finger.
That was one finger. No. All right, one finger. Hey. Anyways, I hope wherever you are cool, you are relaxing, and you're just going to sit back and chill with us because we have another hour of Diggin life. If we can get through the heat.
We'll get through it as always.
As always. So, Joe, who do we have here tonight? Who are you saying hello to?
You're going to put this one on me tonight? Wow. We have Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. We have Confucius. We all know who that guy is.
Confucius says.
Yeah. I don't want to say what Confucius says. David Alfonsetti. Every time I say his last name, I laugh because my last name is Setti, and he's got the Alphonse.
I know.
It's kind of cool. I don't even know if he realizes that, but that is my last name.
That's how I know how to say his name. Hi, David.
Yeah, every time I say it, I laugh. I'm just like, that's pretty cool. Detecting Dakota, Diggin with Deej, FLX Detectorist, the duck himself, Frederick Romano, which I met for the first time yesterday. What's up, buddy? Javier Garcia, Jimmy Cloak, Kay's Yerdigginit. I actually talked to Kay this morning. She's doing well.
Yay.
Madison Maine, Mark the Berg Hunter, Phil Botner, Teresa Treasure Hunter, the other side of the boat. I don't know what's wrong with the other side of the boat, but the other side of the boat is here. Tom Kingery and the one and only Mr. Underground Buddha.
Underground Buddha Bobby. And Michael Farley is also in the house. And did you FLX John? Did you say hi?
I said that right.
I know. I want to say hi to somebody too. Hi, Paul, Melinda, Clarko, Robert, and Melissa.
Say them though. Bobby Livingsworth. He's a new one. Clark's Code.
Hi, Bobby. Welcome back. I've seen Bobby before. You haven't because you're now here to see it. Hey, Tim. Tim is in the house. Hey, Relic Risers is also here. Good to see you. Oh, no. We've got some breaking news. We've got some breaking news.
Breaking news? No way.
Stand by, everybody. We have breaking news.
Eugene here. Okay, folks, if you're in Connecticut, New York, or New Jersey, this is the place to get the real goods. Pestos or ravioli. Those are the ones. If you're a ravioli freak, you know. Okay, so Nancy did a thing a couple of months ago with Joe talking about permissions. And so I've been detecting since 1970s. So back in the 70s, we would use tools like this, not those giant aggressive shovels that everybody walks around with to dig in people's yards. So you see these tools? These were the tools of the 1970s metal detectorist. This was a fancy tool back in the day. And these would have been the tools that people would show up and say, can I metal detect in your yard? And then this is an A.M. Leonard soil knife. And this is one of the best digging tools that I found that I use a lot. And so these tools were the tools of choice for me instead of a shovel. So when I go into somebody's neighborhood and I'm asking for permissions, if I show up with something like this, it doesn't look that aggressive and you can still dig it out. It's sod. That's it. We're talking about digging in sod, not rocky ground. But this, if you're near somebody's house, you want to be digging with a tool like this because it allows the homeowner to see that you're not going to hit their irrigation and blow a hole in their irrigation line. So if you're digging like this, it looks a lot quieter than if you're digging with a shovel. So folks, when you go out to get a permission, don't use your shovel near the house. Get 100 feet away from the house, then use a shovel. Use the hand tools. Use the hand tools. Okay, Farmer Eugene has something else to show you here. Okay, so here. So right here, 1600s, peach growing began in New Jersey when the colonists began importing European varieties. So this farm here was a peach orchard back in the 1800s, 16, 17, 1800s. It was a peach orchard. So all the way up into the early 1900s, they were harvesting peaches and turnips here to sell to New York City. And this is where they were produced, from here. So New Jersey ranks 4th in the nation for peach production. So what happens is, everybody thinks Georgia is the only place you get peaches grown, but they used to grow a lot of peaches here in New Jersey. So this was a big deal. So I wanted to make sure everybody knew that this was a truck farm back in the day. And that's why some of the stuff you find here is from the streets of New York City, because they would truck the peaches and turnips to New York City in the early 1900s by carts, and then by gas-powered trucks later on. And they would bring back the manure from the streets of the city. And that's exactly how all of the debris that's in the fields got here, from the streets of New York City. So I just wanted to point that out to everybody. So Edible Jersey has it in that issue if anybody's interested. Okay, everybody in the chat, hi from Farmer Eugene. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, Farmer Eugene, for that breaking news that we just had. Farmer Eugene gave us some very helpful and knowledgeable advice on metal detecting on a homestead property, what you should be using instead of those giant shovels. And also, I did not know about the peaches. Did you know about the peaches?
I did know about the peaches. I get educated every time I go down there. I get a new history lesson. It's normal.
It is awesome. Farmer Eugene, you are amazing. Hello to you. You are filled with knowledge, and I appreciate you doing a public service announcement right here on Diggin Life. You guys heard it first, and hopefully you learned a little bit tonight from Farmer Eugene. So thank you. But no, I did not know that about peaches, and I lived in Georgia for a year, so that was kind of cool. Hi, Brian. Good to see you.
Now. Hey, Brian.
So we had a few others join us. There was Alan, and then there's Brian and Totlot Bandit. And let's see, was there anybody else? There was a few I saw. Gary. And Amanda Digga. I was trying to check earlier, Amanda, to see if you had a podcast tonight. I didn't see it advertised yet, so I wasn't quite sure with Gypsy at the moment. But definitely, ooh, it is tonight. I see the link. Thank you, Confucius. You are awesome. So, Mr. Hollywood.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Clint. As we were just listening to Farmer Eugene, I heard that you did something this weekend. So why don't you tell us about your weekend?
Myself, Audra, Dawn and Shelley, Anthony, Frederick Romano. Who am I missing?
Hi, Roxanne.
Oh, and Farmer Eugene.
And Farmer Eugene.
We all kind of did a picnic hunting thing yesterday, which was real nice. But man, was it hot as hell. Oh my God.
That was a feast. I saw your picture of your food. That was a feast.
Audra, man, they cooked us some good stuff. And actually, Farmer Eugene cooked some squash too, which was very good. So
oh, I love squash.
It was a good day.
So you all did a little detecting together?
Just a little from 12 hours worth of detecting.
Did you find anything? Hey, Doug Williams is here. Hello.
Yeah. I found a buffalo, a lot of relic stuff. There's two guys in chat that I won't mention their names that were there who got some luck on some coins, but I'll let them present it themselves, so I won't give it up. But yeah, a lot of relic. It was a relic day.
Don't give their finds away, then let them share it in their videos. I'll be looking forward to seeing what they found.
Anthony for the first time. I've never met him, so it was nice to see them.
That's cool. As Audra said, you did 12 hours, Joe.
Yeah, I did.
Joe was an early riser. He got there a little bit earlier than everybody else, and you could have seated the place for them. Come on. Hey, Ben and Rebecca. Maine, it's good to
Eight.
see
I think
you.
I left at 7. I think I left at 7. Yeah, almost 12 hours.
Yeah, I got out today in this crazy heat. I wanted to get out before the storms come through. Speaking of storms, if I disappear, Joe, you're in charge until I get back. Because it's getting rather dark here, and not just because
It don't
it's
last for
dark.
long. We got him. It was maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's been really humid. Eric, Ultimate's Fine Box. Hey, Dan.
Eric.
Really humid today, but I wanted to get out to Tecton. You heard it first, another breaking news. 2 cars are now fixed. Thank you, hubby. Well, temporary fix. We'll see. We'll see. I have to test them out and see. Hey, Darcy. So we'll see. Not taking them too far because I don't want to break down. But I got out to Tecton today in this crazy heat. And because we're in a drought, I went down to the lake, kind of did around the lake a little bit. You know what? I found nothing. I found tons of bottle caps. I left there and went to a field, which is just around the corner. And yeah, Nancy kills cars. Yes, I do. I ended up my day with like 77 cents richer. I found a snap button that looks like it goes to a G. It's kind of cool though. It rang up really funny. It looks silver. It's got like a bunch of stars going around it, but it rang up like a 8 or 9 on the Knox, which was really weird. But I don't know. It was kind of there was a bunch of other stuff on the ground too, so I figured maybe something was offsetting it. Nick Molnar, hello,
Oh, Nick.
hello. So I see quite a few people here in the chat that actually have sent us in some things. So should we take a look at what could it be?
Oh, yeah. And I might have sold 2 more daises to Anthony and Frederick.
Ooh. Anthony and Frederick. On my list is a dais. I love my Knox, but hi, Mike Hill's here. Hey, thank you for stopping by. It's always good to see you. Yeah, a dais would be nice. Just to I don't know. I told you at Digstock I was attracted to the dais tent. Spent a lot of time over there, but I'm still getting comfortable with my Knox.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you too, Elia. You probably sold your Knox.
No. I still have it, but I don't use it.
So I have a few people that sent some things in for what could it be. So what could it be? You want to have a guess at this today and see what we can find. So basically what it is we are looking for things that you find. Can be a relic, can be a coin, doesn't have to be something you found metal detected. You could have found a bottle digging. I mean, we even did glassware, which was really kind of cool. So it could be something that you found, you don't know what it is, but you want to find out what it is. So we have here the wonderful, knowledgeable chat that's going to help us try to figure out what it might be and take a guess and try to ID it. We also have a stump item today. Diggin with Deej sent in something, try to stump you to see if you know what it is, because she does. So I think you like that item. So why don't we get started? I see Duckman. And see what we have. So before we start, Clint has identified KK's WTF piece that she submitted last week. So Karin had these little connectors, and he was telling us in the chat, Clint was telling us in the chat, that they went to the connectors on the end with a copper wire and went to these bells, like a string of bells that had. So he sent in a photo. So if you look at like the different type of connectors there, how they string together, it's really kind of cool. And then this is the bell system. So as you see the copper wire goes along, those are the connectors that are in between each of the bells there, holding it in with the copper wires. And I thought that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
Thank you, Clint, for IDing that. The email to send things in for next week's show is ambientgirldigs1g@gmail.com. Everything is listed in the description below. Also, everyone that has sent something in, their link is in the description below. So take a moment, check out their channels, and give them a little love and a little support, and see what you have. And if you send something in as a thank you, I will send you some stickers. If you include your address, so I can send it back, and then we'll do a giveaway at the end of this with you in the chat here, just kind of as a thank you for participating. So we have something from Mallyman24. He's not sure. It's iron, 3 inches long, half-inch high, 1.5 inch wide. Hot plate, maybe? He does not know. So I've got a couple of pictures I'll go through. As you can see, he's used a ruler to see his 3 inches. He's actually cleaned these up on his channel. He was on one of his videos. He cleaned these up. So you have to check them out because they're really pretty cool looking. This is the back. I mean, that's the back. There we go. You see how it's got like little pronged legs? Do you see that, Joe?
Yeah.
Oops, I clicked too fast. So like they are a base of an iron. That's a really an iron stand. Got a few people saying that that's an iron stand. A trivet for a Santa iron. Hot pots, old. Yeah, kind of. I mean, when you first look at it, it's got a shape of like a belt buckle, so I can see that. Joe, any ideas?
What the hell is a trivet? Everybody sees a trivet. I have no idea what the hell it even is.
That's what Google is for.
Yeah, yes. I have no clue. Let me check it out.
Yeah, the majority in the chat is saying they believe, by Ellen, believe that it looks to be like the plate, the bottom of an iron. Why is there a bunch of holes in it? Probably to regulate the heat. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's pretty much a simple name for like a hot plate type thing, trivet.
There you go. Joe just Googled it.
What the hell is a trivet?
All right. A trivet is something you put hot pot or plates on. Thank you,
Yep.
Tim. Or to sit an iron on. Well, if you should go to Mike's page, he's actually cleaned these up and they look pretty cool. All right. So the next one, thank you, Mike. And the next one is Brian for Yerdigginit. You want to read it, Joe?
Oh, you're going to make me read now too? Dime
Yeah,
side reference 4 little tiny brads of nail in corner of top piece. Then hoop part swivels out. Has a pat December ... But
Can't make out the date.
Let's see it.
Yeah, ready? This piece is actually really cool. So I've got a couple of photos of this. This I don't know. I'm assuming this is the back. I can't really tell what's the front, what's the back. There's this here. If you look down at the bottom, you can see the patent date of December.
Of course, the date's got to be going, right? The year.
I know. It's always that way when you find something. The date's rubbed off.
Beautiful, except for the year.
And then there's another side thing, a side view of it. It does. You can see the 4 holes, as he mentioned. You know, they're a little bit rusted up on the bottom of those 2 there. I keep forgetting my little arrow point doesn't work. You can't see it. I'm the only one. And then there you can get a better the patent date to see what it is.
Mark said a belt buckle. I don't know.
Yeah, someone say belt buckle. I can't. You know what? I really feel like there's should be detail on this. It looks like hinges, a door knocker.
Yeah, that's either that or a draw pull.
Or an old drawer handle. Let me go back to the first picture there. I really like this picture here. I feel like there should be some sort of, I don't know, fancy on it, design or something. But, I mean, it looks like it hinges. So the little round pots, I agree, like a door knocker. A saddlebag buckle. Hey, Fun with Dirt. Good to see you. A Coke pull tab from 1700s. Yeah, I bet you can pop your beers and you can pull Coca-Colas. That's a really cool piece. So if anyone does find out what this is, let us know.
It's pretty cool.
I love this piece. I kept like going over this and zooming in, trying to find because I felt like there was so much more there and that we were missing. I felt like something should be right there on that side or the other side.
Yeah,
So
Tim,
thank you, Brian.
it's awful small for a door knocker. I agree.
A colonial shoelace buckle, a full small for door knock. Yep, I see that. A drawer pull. Got a couple of drawer pulls being mentioned in there. That is interesting, because it does have the 4 holes for the screws. So we'll find out. Hopefully, Brian will be able to find out and be able to tell us. All right. So the next item is from FLX Detectorist. John. He found this item this weekend under the walkway. Door knocker for a mouse. So I don't have the actual size dimensions of this. John, you're in here. We're looking at the item here that's on the pile of dirt to the left. Nice duck. I thought you'd like that, John. You don't kind of have a logo thing, so I kind of just made you one quick. So we're looking at the item that's sitting on there. I've kind of zoomed into it here. And you can see that it screws in. John, the question that I have for you, because I didn't get a picture of the sides, does up at the top, is that a hole? Does it go all the way through? I mean, it does kind of look like a barrel tap because it looks like it screws into something there, but I don't know if it's threaded. Yeah, it's a barrel thingy. I just didn't know if that hole, is it all the way through, John? I think it's cut. A beer barrel tap valve, says Gary. So I'll do it this way too. Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of barrel taps here. And these people know their beer barrels taps, right? Roll out the barrel. He said, I tried to go all the way through, but it was too small. See, I had something before that I didn't think went all the way through, but there was like a clog in it. A rivet hammer. I don't know. Mr. Hollywood, any ideas?
Barrel tap. I think the threads are too small to be a barrel tap. That's a very fine thread. Barrel taps aren't that fine threaded.
So I wonder if it was some type of tool that kind of screwed into a handle. I don't know.
Definitely not a barrel tap, I don't think.
Was this the item, John, that was under that walkway that you wanted to blow up to see? That's what his Teresa to say. John, did you blow up the sidewalk to get that out? Because he messaged us a week and a half ago and said, there's this signal that I'm getting under the walkway, and it's really good.
And if I'm not mistaken, too, the barrel taps are beveled on the thread, like a point almost to go into the barrel to screw it in.
Yeah, I don't know. What if the barrel had a metal part to screw to it? Just something to whack someone with. Hey, it could have been. Yes, it was the walkway. Fine. That's really cool. This one here is actually interesting because we're talking about like taps and things. Darcy said the threads could have been a way of keeping it fastened inside a wood handle. Could be. So he found this item here at an old schoolhouse. It's an old schoolhouse find. He's using the horseshoe for size, so we know it's a horseshoe. Clint just said, could it screw into the ends of a drain rod, perhaps, and had brushes on it? Ooh, I'm going to go back to that quick for a second. And had brushes on it. All right, Clint, that's your assignment. You found Karin. See if you can find John's. Let us know next week if you found out what this is. It's kind of cool.
I think it has something to do with plumbing.
Probably. Oh, Confucius says, it's a horseshoe. Very good, Confucius. You ID'd the horseshoe. All right, so we are using the horseshoe for a reference. Now, the only question I had is how big's the horseshoe? Because I've done horseshoes that are like that big, and then I've picked up horseshoes that are like that big. What? That's a pretty average size horseshoe. Yes. So we've got this item here, as you can see the top. I already see somebody saying cane handle. I know it looks just like that from there. I'm going to zoom in there to get a better look. Is any of this wood, John? What is it made out of? That was the one thing it's average size. Okay, average size horse. So John, what was it? Is it all iron or was the top part wood? Gary says, or the top to a hand harrow for cutting weeds and plants.
I think it's a door handle.
It's not wood. He said it's not wood. You think it's a door handle? And this is the last picture of it. So you can see the iron piece. It almost looks like there's a hole at the very bottom, doesn't it?
You can tell it's a door handle because of the square stock at the bottom.
Ah, I can see that now when you turn it this way. I can see you're seeing that.
It's definitely a door handle, whether it's to a door or a car.
I was just gonna ask our expert, Madison Maine Ritchie, who is metal detecting a car graveyard, and he just said, "Boom, handle for an old car." When he saw this picture, Bobby says it's a lever. The top looks like it just kind of looked like ivory. That's why.
Brake lever for 1943 Ford.
You know what? If you are right, that's going to be amazing.
That's pretty funny.
Yep. Hey, my SWAT. Hey, Hot Dog Diggs. Good to see you, Paul. So many possibilities there. It really is. And speaking of the graveyard, man, this is Madison, Maine. So, really easy to explain this here. It's made out of copper. It's completely circled. And it came out of the river. Shh. I heard that.
Oh, me blowing my smoke out?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good to see you. It's okay. It's funny. So this is the item here. I mean, I was like trying to study this because obviously I don't think it is a round item. It is round, but I think it was racked up.
I think it's square.
Well, no, I mean, it looks like tracks it has. I'm seeing snow chain, an old trot line. So I've gone up close to kind of see it. It's got like the two thicker copper wires and then it's all intertwined. But then it's like this. It's got these connectors on it.
That's a mess.
That's the thing. It's like part of a fish trap. Oh, I can kind of see that now. Top of a minnow bucket. Minnow. Look at all you can tell who fishes here. They're all crab trap. Old trout line, he meant. Trout line, says Deej. Top of a minion bucket. Part of a fish trap. A homemade bad trap. It's definitely fish related. Well, it was found in the river. Crab trap or fish trap. So if you go back to that round piece there. So what would be connected to the rest of this piece then? Would the rest of it be copper also, or would there have been a net, some sort of a bucket, a fish bucket? Okay. That's why it was found in the river. That's a lot of work to make a fish trap.
I don't think it had anything to do with fishing.
Child's creation. It says that's just the top. The rest would look like a bucket that goes down a cone. It chain mesh net. That was the fastest I've ever eaten. Welcome back, Dan. You know, this is the part that really does intrigue me. It's those like clips
Yeah,
that hold it together. So that's the thing. Those two main copper pieces were definitely connected, as in either it was all the way around or if it was straightened out. Um, I don't know. That must have rung up really nice, Richie. It's a copper wreath. Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know what the little pieces are because some of them connect and some of them don't.
give the full picture again.
Okay, going back to the full picture. You have an idea?
No, but I want to see the full picture again. I mean, it's 10
I thought you
10
just had
inches
this
wide.
genius moment.
No, it's way too intricate to be anything like fish related.
Hey,
I
Rob.
mean, that thing took forever to make. First of all, I can make a fish trap out of a piece of wood.
Have a good night, Paul. All right, Rob, you just popped in. Rob, what is this? We're trying to ID things. So this is all copper. A lot of people are saying that it's fish related, a torture device. Anthony. Okay.
And it's got those metal tabs in between so it won't spread or separate. So it's going to stay perfect that way.
I said that to Dan. Just said a crown from medieval times. That's what I said to Richie when he sent it to me. I'm like, it looks like a crown. So there's that piece. Yeah, scrap money all day long. I know, really. There's that, and then this is the, like I said, those are all the connected pieces that it goes around. Hey, Roberto. Good to see you. I don't know. We got a lot of people saying that they think it's fishing related.
But if you look at the eyelets on those things, they're solid too.
Bye, Ben and Rebecca.
Did you notice that?
Yeah. Okay.
Go back to the other picture.
The last one.
Yeah.
This one. It does. It says it looks like a quickly
Those
made.
right there, those eyelets are on those big pieces of copper pipe. Those are solid. That's not wrapped. That's an eyelet in each one of those.
I don't know.
So,
Hey, Lisa.
so envision all of them wires being straight, not smashed like that all the way around.
I don't know. It's kind of cool piece though. Something electrical.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, David Alfonsetti, for sure. I think it's something electrical related also.
Oh, maybe it's something that's similar to those bells or something that's strung across something. I don't know. It's a pretty cool piece though. That's one of the best thing about this hobby is we find things and we cannot figure out for the life of us what it was and what it was used for. And then when you do find out, you're like, really? Yeah, I know, Dreamcatcher.
That's kind of what it reminds me of, actually, a dream catcher.
Got a few people that says, I think it's from an airplane. Fell from the sky. It's old. It is old for sure. It really is. It's kind of cool.
Anti-gravity device for a UFO. That's very possible.
So Deej has sent us an item. It's like, can you guess what this item is? She sent us an item that she knows what it is. She wants to see if anyone here in the chat can figure out what it is. So I have to be careful not to click on the answer because I clicked too fast. So this is the item here. It says it's dug by Diggin with Deej. It was dug in a farm field. It's 3.5 inches long, solid brass with an 1860 patent date. That's solid brass there. Okay, and look at her hands. So she's sizing it with her hands. All right, I'll go to the next picture, and the next one's yours, Joe. There we go.
Next one. I'm on YouTube. When you click it, I'm not even over there. It says Langsworthy.
Be on stream. It also has a number 3 on it. So I've got someone that says it's a tool. A sleeve fastened in place. Looks
I
more
want
like,
to say my guess would be part to some kind of a rifle.
it looks like a tractor tool or some type. So I'm seeing the word tool being used quite a bit. There is a number 3 on it.
Yeah,
Second person that just said part of a gun.
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
So I'm going to go back to the first pictures so you can kind of get an idea of the size of it again. A tractor key. It's a really cool. I love that it's got the patent date. I love when you can get the actual date off of things, give you an idea of the age. That so helps you kind of go back. So as Darcy just says, that predates most tractors. And that's the type of thinking when you're trying to figure out your relics. Richie's like, I need a needle. When Deej found it, she thought it was part of a fishing reel, but she was wrong. So she did some research on it and found out what it was. So I'm going to go back to the cleaned up picture. Yeah, a few people saying never seen something like that. You guys are on the right path when you're saying tool. It is a type of tool. I guess you can say that. Deej, we can call that a tool, right? Kind of. But you have to think a little different. It was found in a farm field, but that does not mean it came from a tractor or hydration device. Because we all know that in a farm field, you can find anything. The patent date means when it was patented, not made. Yes. Also, tractors were around in 1892. All right, so here's Deej giving us a clue. This was her weird find of the year. And it's very weird.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Trust me. When she said this, I was like, oh, really? I was like, how?
All right, give us the hint. Now I
All
want to know.
right. So the hint is it has nothing to do with farming, and it has nothing to do with irrigation, and it's something that would be used for personal use. How's that?
Oh my lord. I'm not sure we want to know.
It would be in your house, and it would be for personal. We got now the personal stuff started coming out. The number 3 means something. Yeah, it probably does. As in, they probably came in different sizes, I think, maybe for what they used. Get shaving razor, fingernail trimmer, earwax remover, something for the gynecologist. No, it's not a corset key. Kind of close, Kay.
I don't want to
It's
know.
apart from a cotton gin. All right, so we'll go back to the first picture again when she figured that she just thought this little thing in her hand was from a fishing reel. It wasn't.
After she found out what it was, did she ever touch it again?
Deej, question for you. Hey, Shelly. That's Kay is closest. Yeah, Shelly, come on. Stuff that just came up. Bye, Gary. All right, I'm getting a couple. What is it then? What is it? Yes, Deej says she's not touching it anymore.
Didn't think so. Alrighty then.
Remember, this is Deej's weird find. Chastity belt key. You know, you're getting there, guys. I'll be surprised. Yeah, look at Deej says it's in a museum display for that site, which is really cool. Oh my gosh. And we're getting a few. Everyone's kind of like picking on the idea. All right.
Does it have to do with medical reasons, medical stuff?
It does have to do with medical. So we are going to flip to the answer and have a quick look at this, and the discussion will begin.
Good God.
Go ahead, Joe. You want to read what it is?
Oh, you leave it up to me. Tight mechanism for hernia truss. All right.
So,
Oof.
as you can see, this was a tightening mechanism to the hernia truss when someone had obviously a medical issue. They had a hernia. If you look at the pictures, hey, Dennis.
So
If you look at the photos, now I don't know how old the advert is, Deej. I was going to ask you that in an email. I forgot to ask you. As you see, the
one
different
not bigger
types.
than the other, that thing fixed it.
As you can see, one is a fine elastic trusses with it says for 98 cents we offer a truss that's equal to of any truss you can buy for $5. And it says
Right.
our prices
So
are
what's the numbers have to do with it?
the what?
The number 3. Is there a 4 or 5 depending on how big your nut is? Is it
I'm thinking it is because if you look here,
What's the
as you
story?
can see, you look at the first one, it's an elastic truss, and then look at the next one, and it's a jumbo.
Yeah, but I don't even see that piece on there. That's where I'm confused.
It's for obviously, I think tightening it. I'm assuming. I don't know. I have to do some. I didn't want to. Hernias aren't. That's Joe. That's right.
Yes, I
Hernias
know.
aren't.
Hernias aren't always in the. I know that already. There. But
But I
everybody's
had to.
mind is the same place I am right now with the nuts. I know hernias pop out other places.
Well, that's because you're looking at the second picture. You're
Well, if
just
you
kind
look
of
at the
going.
belt, the way the belt's looped on there, you kind of figure that's what it's for, right? I mean, if you had a hernia on your stomach, I don't think you're going to put that thing on and fix it.
Well, I mean, that must have been. I mean, let's go back to the piece then. So now that you've
It's got
seen,
that one strap that goes down
exactly.
and
So you're looking back at that, as Shelley just said, it's like a skate key, like the chastity key, like the corset key, as everybody was guessing it. You were really close on those. You were getting there. I know, Teresa. I I was waiting actually for Confucius to jump on that one. So I mean that they probably do come in different sizes, hence the number 3. But I mean, I can't get over the prices here because I actually did Google what hernia trusts go for today, and it was like Amazon had them for like $22 to $49. But the price has gone up on them, and now most of the doctors don't do a darn thing about hernias. Yeah, no, that's crazy. I need to get a trust. I'm still using the arch. Hey, I mean, think what they had back then. This is high tech medical for them. Which I mean, I would like I said, Deej. I didn't catch the air of the newspaper. If you see, as Deej says, that is true. My oldest was born with a hernia between. Okay, and so they used and now most time the doctors. There we go. Confucius. That's totally nuts. It is 1897 Sears Roebuck catalog. They didn't have that brand, but that's where she got this from. Deej, that was awesome. This was really freaking cool. I love this. So if anybody has an item that don't make me laugh, John, that you found, you know what it is, but you don't think we'll figure it out, or you don't think we'll know what it is right off the top of the head. We'd have to do a little guessing. Send that to me. I want to stump everybody here. This was cool because hence it was found in a farm field. So, Joe, we thought of tractors. We thought of farm equipment. No one thought medical. That's a pretty cool piece. I like. Thank you, Deej. That was fun. The chat's still going on. Hey, Nick. Oh, no.
what?
There's no WTF. I have no WTF this week, guys, but that's okay. There's no KK Karens. The reason being, Karin right now is down in Sarasota, Florida, I believe it is, for the International Dragon Boat Federation, I believe it is. They for the 2022 World Crew Cup. Some people might not know that she participates in this. She is part of the Dragon Heart Dragon Boat Crew out of Vermont. So if you're not quite sure what the Dragon Boat is, this is kind of an idea to get an idea. They are doing all week long races down in Florida. It's pretty high. It's pretty competitive. So Karin is participating. These are some of the Dragon Heart boats right here. Give you an idea of what they're doing. I've got some pictures off the pages, but I don't know who these ones are. Just to kind of give you an idea of the competition that she is competed in. So we want to take a moment and say good luck to KK. Hope her and her team comes back winning. And the biggest thing is, that's right, Teresa just said, everyone on her team, they are all breast cancer survivors on her team. So that's what's a little bit, they've got a sisterhood there, and they are competing as a sisterhood for breast cancer survivors. So we wish you the best of luck, Karin, and I can't wait to hear how it goes. And when she returns, we'll have more WTF items. So as I was saying, go ahead, Joe, that's you screaming. You want to read this for me?
We want your finds. Do you have
Dun,
any
dun, dun.
that we found detecting and don't know what the hell it is? Oh, that's my words.
I like your words better.
Email your photos to ambientgirldigs@gmail.com.
That's right. So those are, let me just get out of this for a second. That is my email address. So just ambientgirldigs@gmail.com. All you have to do
go
is,
across the banner, man. You know how to do the banners. Make it fly across the banner.
that means I have to wait. You have the power. Why aren't you doing that?
Oh, remember, I lost the power.
Oh, see, that says winners.
Why I don't have the power anymore. I haven't been in here very often, but I will figure it out.
Well, then we need to figure. I think you're on the wrong email account.
I am. I think I am too.
I think you are too. You got to check your other email. So yes. So if you have an item you don't know what it is, send it to us, and we can kind of like share it here amongst everybody and see if anybody knows what it is. I really love that Deej sent that piece to stump us. That address again is Ambient Girl Digs. Thank you so much, Confucius. You are such a big help. This is true. Remember now, Nancy, treasure comes in many forms and in pits now. Thanks, BC. It's got to be something that I can put up on the screen for everybody to look at, BC.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, gosh. But no, it can be, it doesn't have to be a relic that you know of. It doesn't have to be metal. Like I said, it can be glassware that you found that you're not quite sure about.
Actually, Shelly found something yesterday that she's supposed to send you, I think, for next week that we didn't know what the hell it was.
Ooh, good. I'm looking forward to that. Definitely send it to me. And if you can, send it to me with just a quick little descriptions. As you can see, the descriptions that I show are usually just a quick thing that's in the email. So I kind of cut and paste and shorten it or change it.
But be sure it can be made of plastic, anything, man. We'll figure it out.
It can be made of plastic if you find, like I said, plastic, glassware. It can be, you think a coin. All of us in this chat have different backgrounds in knowledge. Some of us are newbies, like myself still. I still think of myself as a newbie. I'm still learning as I go. Some of us have been detecting for years and have seen this. All of us have that treasure seeking in us. So we all want to find out what it is. But there's some great knowledge and things that I might find up here might not have came from up here. It might have came from down south, and somebody from down south will say, oh yeah, that's what we use down here. Confucius permanently confused. So yes, send me anything. But I do like the idea. If you have something that can stump us, send that. I want to see if we can find another mystery item and see if we can figure out what it is. Can it be a rock? I actually did rock hounding before, but I don't know my rocks like I probably should. I wish I could. Somebody else in this chat might know their rock. I showed that we did show that little rock axe head that I had, that Native American. So yeah, we have shown a rock before. You ever find anything like that?
Anything, man. Just send it.
Send it.
You found that rock, didn't you? Didn't know what the hell it
I
was?
did.
Somebody
I
figured it
I
out?
I have another rock that I don't know what it is. I think it's another Native American tool. I think it might have been some sort of something to do with fur or something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll add that to the stream next week if I don't get a lot of people. You found some really weird rocks that was all blue. Oh, that's kind of cool. Send it. We'll find out. That's kind of cool. I like that. Just checking the chat quick. So
Shelley
yes,
still-
if you can send it, I have boxes of items dug. I will check. Awesome, Deej. I've got a card that's like that. Oh, thank you, Roberta. That's awesome. So yes, if you can send them to me by Saturday night, that would be great, because I like to kind of take my Sunday and start pulling together the presentation that you saw. I like to put it in a slide. It kind of just makes it a little bit easier. I wish I was able to just like click your email and open it up, but no, I'm not that good. I'll probably start showing things I shouldn't be clicking on. Yeah, Paul, that's what I was thinking. Maybe it's a scraper. Oh, good luck, Jimmy. So, from all of you here in the chat, for all of you that have sent something in, you all have a chance to win the giveaway. And we're going to do a giveaway.
Drum roll.
I am down to my last one. I just ordered a couple of more.
Down to your last what? Sticker?
No, Dan's lanyard. So this is my last lanyard. If you have not heard of Dan Lanyards, you need to check out his lanyards. They're friggin' awesome. I have not lost my pinpointer since I've got my Dan lanyard, and I used to lose my pinpointer all the time. Hence, that's why I have 4 pinpointers. But yes, so Dan's lanyards link is actually in the description below. So if you want to check out and see the different colors, they do come in different colors. This one here is not going to show. This is a neon green. It's the invisible lanyard.
I actually finally have one. Shelly gave me one.
I was going to be like, it's green like my bracelet. So everyone here has a chance to win a Dan's lanyard. It's the invisible. All you have to do is drop something in the chat so the chat feature sees you. You can drop hello, you can drop an emoji. Hey, Paul, just start dropping something, and I am going to call up the giveaway stream. It's really hot here. I am going to share my screen, Mr. Hollywood.
Go ahead, share it.
And we are not going to pick a word because I want everybody that is in the chat and everyone that's been here, that's been helping us to try to figure these out. So what is it?
It says that Nancy kills cars.
I wish I should have brought mine in. You know, the lanyard looks real little, but this thing you can have it on your waist. It's got a little D clip, a little clip that, oh yes, he also has maple syrup. That's awesome. But it has a nice stretch, a nice reach. No, it's no Nancy kill cars. Don't jinx me, John. I'm taking both cars. I'm alternating cars this week for work. Don't jinx me. I need a car that runs. So if you are lurking watching this show, like my mom, hi mom, just in case you're still here, you're not going to have a chance to win. Remember, lurkers are our future friends. drop something in and say hello. I love the one that I won for Nancy a few weeks ago. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I love Dan's lanyards. Like I said, every time I take my pinpointer out, I am so happy because it's attached to this and I don't lose it. Do you have one, Joe? You got the one you said Audra gave you?
Oh, Shelly gave me one.
Shelly?
Yeah, finally have one. I had a cheap model. Dan's is badass.
Yeah, it's well made and it has a year warranty on it too, which I didn't even
It just
realize
used to
that.
make purple. Damn it.
Oh, I know. Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, does the lanyard attach to the Hernia Trust? You know what, Brooklyn? Let's find out. Take a picture of you. No, don't. Never mind.
I was going to say, don't say that.
I was like, wait, where am I going with that? No, don't take a picture of you wearing one and taking it. All right, so there are 30 watching, and we got 24 entries. If you're not typing, you're not going to be entered. Give you another 30 seconds. Joe, do you have any plans for this week? Are you going to try to get out detecting?
Yeah. I am off until August 1st, so I plan on doing a lot of detecting.
Good for you. Yeah, John, I just placed an order for some more lanyards. We love buying them for giveaways too. They're awesome. They really are. And you're supporting another detectorist. Yep. Good luck. I'm typing. Hello, Malaysia. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, everybody. Get something in there because I'm going to kick off this giveaway and see who's the winner. Are you ready, Joe?
I am ready. Who's it going to be?
All right. Who's it going to be? And round and around and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. And the winner is Bobby Livingston. Bobby, congratulations. That is awesome. I'm trying to stop this so I can get the screen. There we go. Whoop, I'm back. So I will do the ticker. Ready? Even though it's my old one. Winners, please email your mailing address to ambientgirl@gmail. So Bobby, just send me your email address. And you know what? That says winners. We only had one winner tonight.
Winner.
Winner, chicken dinner. So that means I'm gonna throw in another quick giveaway.
Okay. What are you giving away?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what's sitting on my desk right now. Start typing again. Oops. All right. For this giveaway, I will.
What are you bringing up over there? I'm afraid.
No, I'm going to do something a little different. So I am going to. You're not going to see me, but that's kind of good. All right. I'm going to include my stickers. So we've got the Ambient Girl Dig stickers, the Diggin Life stickers. You are going to get what you can't see right now because it's neon green. An Ambient Girl Digs bracelet, so you can see kind of the Ambient Girl Digs. And then I am going to throw in a mystery item.
Ooh.
And I will tell everybody what the mystery item was next week.
Does it have to do with hernias?
I'm not going to tell you right now. It could be a coin. It could be what?
Does it have to do with hernias?
Does it what?
Never mind, man. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So does it have to do with hernias?
No.
Okay.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was reading the chat when you were speaking. I was trying to see. I was like, John changed it from Nancy Kills Cars to Nancy is Great. It's not $1,000. If it could be the kitchen sink. So there will be a mystery item in there. I've got a couple of things here that I'm starting to get a bunch of items together because we will be doing a big giveaway coming up soon. Big giveaway coming up soon. Could be in the next 2 months. We'll see. I'm shopping. All right, so you don't have to type anything. You just need to put in. No, you don't want a nail. I won't be sending you a nail. It's a cool thing I'll be sending you. And then I'll tell next week what it is. All right, we are going for the next because we're just about to hit the 8 o'clock hours. At 8 o'clock, there is Treasure Vortex. Hey, Brad, good morning to you. They are on podcast on Spreaker. And Detect America is on at 8 o'clock on Facebook. So make sure you check out one of them. Also Tuesday, Joe, who's on Tuesday? Starting with Deej.
Ooh, JHH.
That's right. So we got Diggin with Deej at 5:30, JHH at 7 o'clock, followed by Flash in Your Pan at 8. Thank you for the Treasure Vortex link. And all right, we are going to hit for the next drawing. There is ready 34. If you didn't drop something in, sorry, next week. Good luck, everybody.
Sorry, next week. You lose.
Hey, you never know. Next week I might do 3 giveaways or just 1.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute, Joe.
That's funny.
Am
Spin
I really
it again,
sending
man.
you? I was going to say.
Spin it again. I got everything you're offering over there. Spin it again.
All right. It was not fixed. See, any of us can win because even we write in the chat. So the real winner is Javier Garcia. Congratulations, Javier. All you have to do is email ambientgirldigs@gmail.com. Your address. We got 2 winners tonight. 2 great winners. That's cool. Joe, you're still a winner, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Do you want me to send you a sticker?
I have your stickers. I have your bracelet. I have everything you were giving away. Except for the mystery item.
You don't have the mystery item.
I know. But somebody else could enjoy the mystery item.
Chalet? All right, guys. So, yes. Be careful if you're going out detecting this week, people. I know a lot of areas. It's really hot. It's steamy. It's humid. There's thunderstorms everywhere. Stay hydrated. Paul just said I'll be streaming Saturday. Not sure of the time. Oh, awesome! American Woodland Relics will be streaming this Saturday. Check probably 5:30. Keep an eye around there and see. As we get closer, we'll find out. American Woodland Relics. So stay hydrated, people. Heavier rhymes with carrier in New Hampshire. Okay, hydrate. Exactly is it. Any final thoughts, final words before we end the stream?
Yeah, actually there is. There's someone in chat that lost her shovel last week. I won't mention any names. So I messaged this individual today and she bought it from someone else. If you guys don't know yet, I am a dealer. I sell everything. Please reach out.
At a really good price.
I don't think anybody really knows, but I do sell everything. So
well, if people read my description, you are listed in the description in every one of my descriptions of our live streams. You will find a link to We Dig It Metal Detectors. But the best thing to do is just reach Joe on Facebook. Reach out to him personally. Look at that. We're seeing oops.
I mean, I told many in this chat detectors. So those who don't know, reach out.
I won't, Jimmy. I'm trying to catch up to the chat here. It's funny. But no, seriously, Joe has some really good deals that he can get you. He hooked my daughter up with her brand new Knox 600. Amazing price. Seriously, whether it's you want a finds bag, they have really nice finds bags. I'm looking over there because I've got one sitting over there.
Everything. Just reach out.
Everything you can think of. He'll give you a
K.
Okay. Hey, you never know. It may turn back up. I hope it does. I hate that. Oh, gee, yes. I'm just reading the chat too. Yeah, we've done that before. We've left things behind, and when you go back, it's not there. Not cool, people. It really isn't. But
Well, you want to hear
that's
a funny
about it.
story? We were at the
Yes.
Eugene's farm yesterday hunting, and we found the leshy. Actually, who found it? I think Audra found it. We put it on the tarp, and come to find out, Frederick lost it last time he was there. And it's so funny. We're like, what are the chances of that happening? Yeah, it was his.
That is cool that you found that. See, I mean, there are times that it could just be there, and you still get to find it. So, oh, I don't know. They're expensive. We know. So every little bit counts. If you can save a discount, contact Joe. He'll help you out. If not, I know. I mean, they ship fast too.
And just a little secret too. If you go on the website and look at the prices, don't believe the prices. They're there for a reason. Contact me.
Contact him. All right, guys. So this has been another hour and 5 minutes now of Diggin Life. We'll see you next week with some more items if you send them in. If not, then we'll just have a normal metal detecting hangout. Until then, stay cool. Joe,
Yes, ma'am.
finals.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. It's good to see Joe back, everybody. All right. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the next
Soon.
stream real soon. Bye, all.
Bye,
Joe,
all.
freeze. Freeze.